Hello, my name is Lisa. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, I usually focus on home decor here, but today I am showing you what was our home away from home for a week-long vacation in Panama City Beach, Florida. We stayed at the Landmark Holiday Resort and we had a townhouse unit which had a bedroom upstairs along with a full bath and then a spiral staircase downstairs to a living area, full kitchen, half bath, laundry room, and a little patio area where you walk out directly onto the beach and see that beautiful Gulf of Mexico. So let's get started with the tour. Here I am opening the door to our unit, which was number 206. All of the 200 units are on the same level as the street, and as we're walking in, we see a closet right here to the right. It has a vacuum, a broom, ironing board and iron, and an extra shelf, a bar to hang some more clothing on. Here is the spiral staircase that goes downstairs to the kitchen and living area, and the living room has a pull-out sofa bed. And you might think, can 4 people stay comfortably in a place that's really just one bedroom with a sleeper sofa? But I felt like this would be a great place for 4 people, and one big reason is because of the good storage that it had. Here is the only full bath. It's on the upstairs level. Sorry for the blinking light. It did do that as we turned on the light in the room with the tub and the toilet. There is the need for a lot of updating here, I will say that. Obviously, we're on the Gulf of Mexico. The humidity is really high, but I saw quite a few things that needed updating, and especially in the bathroom area or any place where there was a lot of humidity. Here on the vanity are shampoo, conditioner, lotion, soap, and tissues. They do charge you for extras if you need them. This vanity looked a little bit tattered, a few little chips there. It's quite dated, but I actually don't mind dated. What I did mind was the rust. But anywhere that there was metal in this entire townhouse, I saw rust. Obviously a very humid environment. And this vanity here with the press board was looking a little bit worn, but it had good storage again. And now we come into what I felt like was the best feature of the entire townhouse. This bedroom is very large. Again, some tattered furniture. I'm sure it was just beautiful when it was brand new, but guests are rough on furniture, I'm sure, at a beach resort. The bed was very comfortable. It's a king size, and despite any flaws with the furniture or the lamps, as you'll see a little chip on this one, I will say that this entire unit was very clean. There you see a flat screen TV on the dresser, but both TVs upstairs and downstairs were not very high quality. But we're here for the beach, right? And opening those drapes, there's that incredible view of the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. The one disadvantage to Unit 206 in particular is that HVAC unit to the right down there. It was quite noisy. Also downstairs you see our patio area and the boardwalk where other guests walk to their 200 level units. I do want to point out this opening above the wall in the upstairs bedroom. It does make it so that you can hear noise going on downstairs. It's pretty easy to hear that because of the tile floor and the metal spiral staircase. Everything kind of echoes, but that wasn't a factor with us. Here I am on the spiral staircase. It felt very solid, not rickety at all, but it might be difficult to maneuver for some folks, so that's a consideration. Here I am on the main level, the downstairs level, with the living room with the sliding glass doors out to the patio. There is the sleeper sofa And we didn't open ours out, we just didn't need to, but I thought the room was a very generous size, so if you needed to open that out, you had plenty of room to move that coffee table away. It's so incredible when you open those drapes and then you see that view. There's the little patio area, and I'll show you more of that in just a few minutes. Here's a view as I'm looking back toward the kitchen. That door that's open on the left goes to the laundry room. And in the laundry room, you'll find another leaf to put in that very nice kitchen table if you want it to be bigger. This vanity looks okay. There's a paint smear right there, but it has some really good storage if you have guests staying on that lower level for all of their toiletries or things they might want to store inside that cabinet. But unfortunately, the bottom drawer does not fully open. The door framing stops it. So this townhouse has metal framing for all of the ceiling tiles, and that framing had quite a bit of rust on it, especially in an area with extra humidity. But here are some of the positives. Nice granite countertops, really pretty kitchen cabinets, nice backsplash. There you see the dishwasher, the stove. Nice light there underneath those upper cabinets. And down in this lower one, it tells us there is a fire extinguisher inside. And you'll also see the disposal there. To the right of the sink, there are some Pyrex type glass bowls with lids, a nice big rectangular casserole dish, a round one with a lid, and a colander. Here on the stovetop, you'll see where they've put the little aluminum liners beneath the burners. I'm sure that helps with big messes that some people might leave behind. Much easier to clean. They had a really nice microwave. Looked very new. Over here in this cabinet, they have all of the dishes. Very fun orange Fiesta ware. Very large assortment of very nice glasses. Here is a notice that's saying that these items are not disinfected necessarily. They've just been washed with normal dishwashing liquid and normal cleaners. So I would really suggest, and this is what I would do when I visit again, is to bring some disinfecting wipes, just so you know that everything that you're touching or eating from is truly disinfected. There you see a blender, an empty cabinet for storing all of your groceries. This one is also empty, but very nice inside and clean inside. Now, I must confess, I was not happy with this coffee maker. While I was grateful for that coffee there, it was kind of strange to have the paper filter and the coffee combined and just left on top of the machine. And they had some instructions for it on the refrigerator, but the instructions were hard to follow. They weren't really worded so well. But when I tried and I put water in that back area, a roach crawled out. A small roach, but still it was enough to make me say, I don't think I'm going to do this. And I have this thing about black coffee makers. You can't really see how clean they are. That's just my little thing that I have. But anyway, I bought instant coffee and used that for the entire week and just boiled water on top of the stove. Here's another copy of that same notice, letting us know that they have cleaned everything but not necessarily disinfected everything. In this basket, we'll see some salt and pepper and some dish towels and pot holders. There is some dishwashing liquid and some dishwasher detergent in those little white packets and extra trash bags. Under the trash bags are some packets with some orange liquid. Those were just in a little plastic baggie, and I think those are for the washing machine, but when I used those for laundry, they didn't really suds up very well, so you might want to put that on your grocery list if you're planning to do laundry there, to get your own laundry soap. In this nice big kitchen drawer, again, very clean, are lots of knives and extra utensils. But when I tried to open the drawer out, it does hit the handle of the oven. But you can kind of push it forward. You can still get to everything you need to in that drawer. And they had really nice utensils in there, and the knives were sharp. In this lower cabinet are the pots and pans. They weren't perfect, but pretty good. One had a loose handle, but no big deal. There's a tea kettle down there, but look at that, a crock pot, a slow cooker. How convenient that would be to make your meals all day while you're out on the beach or when you've rented a boat or gone on a tour somewhere. Come back and your meal is waiting for you. I thought the refrigerator was very nice, good condition, very clean. Here is a sign about using the coffee maker. Those instructions were not really accurate or easy to follow. And the freezer had an ice maker. They do have an ice machine at the resort on the same level with vending, but just know that you will have to pay for ice if you get it from that machine. Clean oven inside with one of those liners. In this drawer beneath the oven, they have some nice cookie sheets. I thought maybe that drawer was off the track, so I tried it a few times, but I don't really think so. I think it was just not fitting very well, so I had to kind of wedge it back in there. In this side cabinet, they have a plastic pitcher, a measuring cup, and a hand mixer. And I did find the beaters for the hand mixer in one of the drawers along with other kitchen utensils. You'll also notice a pizza cutter, peeler, can opener, corkscrew, measuring spoons, grater, and really nice flatware in the drawer next to that. Next to the kitchen is the laundry room. Again, a few repairs needed. Doors are a little bit beat up here and there, but fairly nice washer and dryer set. The cabinets were really reacting to all this humidity. And there is that ceiling tile grate with a lot of rust on it. This room felt especially humid. It felt like there needed to be better ventilation. And the dryer actually vents to that little box there in the corner that I'm sure they have to clean out quite often. So these cabinets again offer great storage. If you have guests staying on this lower level, they can store their suitcases in the laundry room. I would just leave the door open to get as much ventilation as possible. Here we're looking inside the closet of the laundry room where we see the hot water heater and a leaf for the table if you need to make it bigger. Nice open shelving there for lots of good storage. Again, we do see the rust on the grid of the ceiling tiles, but everything was very clean. And here is a mop if you need it. More storage inside that entertainment center that the TV is on. And then right outside is the patio area. As I said earlier, we're in unit 206, so right next to that is that very noisy HVAC unit. So if you could choose another one besides 206, it might not be a bad idea. But it still can't take away from that view. One thing that I learned the hard way is that you cannot count on the condition of the barbecue grills at the Landmark Holiday Resort. And that's a shame because I did most of my meal planning based on the availability of these grills. And at first we thought that the gas tanks were just empty. We told the front desk and they told us that the gas tanks had been filled, but it was almost impossible to get a strong flame on these grills. It was hard to get a flame at all, but we used the handheld lighters to do that. But even then they would not get hot enough and we had to finish our cooking using our broiler in the oven in our kitchen. So that was really unfortunate. You would think that the grills would be in better shape during peak season of July and August. One thing I have to tell you about is the very sad part of staying at the Landmark Holiday Resort, and that is the obvious growing population of homeless cats and kittens. I was told by someone at the front desk that these cats and kittens are at every resort along this area of beach. But I want to find out from local rescue efforts if there is a campaign to try to do some spaying and neutering, taking any of these kittens into the fostering programs that they might have. But if you're thinking about adopting a cat or a kitten, and more than one, adopt two if you can, take a cat carrier down there with you and get some smelly cat food that's really tasty. I think these cats, though they seem fearful, could be adopted and could be easily socialized. I do want to say that my husband and I agree we would stay at the Landmark Holiday Resort again, despite its need for many updates. We really enjoyed our time here, and having a townhouse unit meant that we didn't have to use the elevators to get right out on that gorgeous beach with its turquoise waters and white sand. It is so beautiful here. And this west end of Panama City Beach is a little less wild and noisy. It's more family friendly, quiet. We really enjoyed it. And we even toured some areas west of this resort in Rosemary Beach, Alice Beach, Seaside, Florida, all just a short drive away, and they were so beautiful and very different in their own way. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.